Okay, this is my intro to, I'm hoping to do a video here of the Watercreek knapin, but here I'm arriving at the knapin down in Caney Holler, about 14 miles south of Yellville in the Ozarks in Arkansas. And it's Saturday morning, and it's a beautiful day, and this ought to be a good one. And here's all kinds of people and their setups, and everybody's already out and about. Looks like a lot of people are out and about. I know that there's people here from as far away as Minnesota, and this is a good knapin, so it'll be fun day. I'll get back to you. I need to figure out how to park. Bye. Okay, I'm here at Watercreek knapin. It's Saturday, and this is a knapin I feel like a lot of people ought to try and get to because it's really gorgeous in this area. In the Ozarks, and the drives are all windy and pretty. And this thing basically is semi-split into two rows. This is sort of a short row here, and this runs all the way down to Caney Creek. I'm down in Caney Hollow, about 14 miles south of Yellville, Arkansas. So I'm just gonna start walking around. I'm walking kind of slowly, but anyway, I'm gonna start walking around and just showing you the knapin, so you'll need to bear with me a little bit. And I do not know everyone here, obviously, but I'll mention a few of the people I know and the people that I don't know or can't remember their name because I'm getting older or whatever. I apologize. That's Clint Beasley on the guitar right there. He's one of the best nappers around. A lot of the Louisiana contingent here. Dennis Leach and Carl and their wives, and Carl Sylvie from Decatur, Texas. A lot of bi-faces. Dennis was making Cumberlands yesterday. He makes some good ones. This is a Minnesota group, Alan and Deb from Minnesota. Got a bunch of slab material and moose antler and copper tools and all kinds of cool stuff. This is Rip and Debbie's stuff from Oklahoma. Tie-dye shirts are cool.
Yeah, when I first started out, my son had come by and said, Dad, what are you charging me to do my driveway?
I'm thinking I'm gonna go back. Well, let's see what's on this. Oh, that's some of Jake's stuff on this table. I'm gonna go back where I was and where I started this and then run down the main row here and everything. I'll be right back. I'm back. I kind of apologize for the fact that I'm skipping some of the out of the way areas. I'm just like walking kind of slow and not up to my old self. So, so I got some leather goods and stuff here. Howdy. This is I think Tony Romo, I believe. Tony Brown. He's got a lot of artistic talent. Got some good prints here and some nicely made points. And a lot of other, well, there's some slab material and stuff, but a lot of cool crafts, knives, and different things that are neat. So I'm switching over to here. Bob Thomas does little effigies that are just marvelous, and some tools and stuff too. So let me show you that.
I like that point you brought.
Yeah, this is Jake King stuff. He sold a fair amount of his rock, it looks like, but he brought like 8,000 pounds of material from a lot of different places, a lot of Western material, but he had a lot of Texas stuff too. Here's a lot of Arkansas novaculite.
I don't like having
And that's Steve stuff from the quarry. This is Ray Wiggs setup. He's got obsidian from Oregon. Believe it or not, those cobbles there, those cobbles are obsidian too. Pretty interesting. There's this cute puppy dog.
I'd rather work with somebody.
The dog's really cool. Had back surgery and it's recovering, so. Let's see, oh, I passed some people. Who did I pass? I don't know. There's some napping frames, but people have different amounts of stuff. Oh, this stuff is kind of interesting. Look at this stuff. I believe this is James Howell's stuff.
See, I'm helping you with this, so maybe you to be around and help me with my big one later. No, not really.
You're probably gonna stick around longer.
Oh yeah, man. They'll have to run me off tomorrow.
And again, I apologize for not remembering the names of everyone. I know I've met a lot of the people and I kind of know their names, but again, it's all me. I've been able to remember. This is Dan Toyce from San Antonio set up. He does some amazing work with amazing materials.
Oh, really? So that was a big one. Yeah. So like I say, it was covered over, so nobody was really until I moved those rocks. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
I think I'm gonna do a road bike trip, go out to Crater Lake.
I like to showcase, whether nappers work and talk about their work and things, but some people are a little bit camera shy. When I walk around, I never know. I don't really like to stick my phone in people's faces and bug them if I don't know if they want to be bugged or not. So this is Butch Seidel's rock tile. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Fine, I'm doing my walk around.
Oh, okay.
I like to show people the napin so that they'll want to come to them.
Yeah, I know. I've watched your videos.
Are you having a good day?
Huh?
You having a good day?
So far it's been a little slow, but it's gonna pick up. It always does.
Yep, it's a nice one.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day finally.
I love that point in that frame.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, it looks really
K
good.
County.
Yep. There's some of George Eklund's. There's a George Eklund rock and a stone.
Yeah. You want me to take it out?
Nah, it's okay. But yeah, I kind of got it.
Got it. Okay.
I kind of got it. For those of you that don't like doing your own bifacing, here's a big pile of bifaces. And that's good stuff, I like working Burlington. It's a real historic material. They do have they have bathrooms here as well as porta cans. The setup here is really good.
I at the bottom part and mine keep the sun off and you let the breeze come through.
Yeah.
And then left.
And then left.
And it's time to get back. I'll see you
That's
all.
Okay.
Jack Pine Savage, and he hand painted his teepee. He's very creative, has some super artistic stuff. I think he's from up north, so they drove a long ways. Mainly rock selling here. That's Earl Keeter set up from Oklahoma. This is a really good nap-in as far as being family oriented. There's a lot of there's a lot of family members and a lot of children and you know everything here, and so it's not just for napping. It's kind of a this is Derek McLean's setup. Derek does the Flint napping calendar each year. He's a design artist and well, actually there's some of his calendars right there. And he's got some. Hi.
Actually, I owe her an overburden too. But she gave me one of hers, so get two of them.
He's got some really pretty examples of his own work here, but also of some other people's. Let me show you this real quick. Some of the real fine work that some people do is just spectacular. The quality of
For
some
sale.
of it is
After that, we are
unbelievable.
sold out.
Okay. All right, good to know. And yours.
And the shirts are 18.
Oh, he showed me a little while ago. Look at this my face that he did. It has a starfish in it.
No, this
Isn't
design
that cool?
And on this one, it's kind of a purple green combination.
Let's see what. This is Anthony Raimundi's setup. He's into super deep notching.
It's a pretty good one. There's been many.
Make sure that gate.
Oh, here, you can see this one better.
But when he sees who it was, he didn't say a damn word about it. I was just coming to check to see who it was and see exactly. He was just making his little morning little rounds.
And if you think it's easy to do super deep notching on more or less flat glass, you know, that's an art right there. That's a huge skill. This is Bear's setup.
Hey there.
How are you?
Lots of slab material,
I was better, but I got over it.
pretty special slab material. Unfortunately, the sunlight isn't on all these knives, but they're special too and really pretty.
Yeah, we have exchanged
Yes.
on
We
Facebook.
have.
Yeah.
Hi, Lynn.
And you're laughing.
Filming.
Yes. This is Jim Redfern's tarp. Jim is, I think we never miss Water Creek. I think he's napped for like 150 years, and he makes some of the best Daltons and Harden points and stuff that ever were made. And Lynn travels with him and has all kinds of cool primitive art stuff, sort of a general expert on primitive arts, primitive skills, and teaches primitive skills and stuff. Jim runs the flint napping side of the boat art napping up in Missouri, and that's a special deal up there. So, okay, this is the main fire area at night, and then over there is the cook shack, and they have great food at real reasonable prices. I mean, they have some of the best hamburgers I've ever ate, and last night, like, they had a chicken and green beans and corn, you know, plate dinner if people didn't want, you know, the hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff. And I mean, they do a real good job of this nap-in. I'm at 10 minutes. I'm gonna stop and come right back. So I'm gonna walk back this way to where DC Waldorf is along Caney Creek here. Caney Creek runs down and runs into Water Creek. DC, you know, just in my mind, deserves huge credit for having chronicled and preserved a whole lot of information regarding napping. And I think he's got a website online for Napping Publications. His wife was one of the best illustrators and stuff of points, and you may have seen
I
the,
can tell you that each one got a story. I
these,
had
these
three
kind of story
really
and
nice
stone
type fours here. All
prints
three of
and
those were
stuff
salvage pieces, and they
her,
snapped them
of
up.
her work.
You know, the cheapest one was $100.
And DC sells some of his
Like I said,
points
for
and things at
$50,
Nappins, but he's got a lot of Flint napping publications,
The reason they had
reprints
was
of
because the foot was so hard,
old
they had to hit
Chips
it so hard.
magazine. That was a
The
Flint
handle
Nappers
flew off.
magazine.
But the sticks on both
Articles, but
sides
he's
is how
even
it
wrote a,
is.
a
It's
novel
studying
that
that
he's just
kind of stuff.
published
It's a
in
good
Closed
study
and
too.
Clay. But fluted point traditions, flint daggers.
But what's neat,
He's even got
But see how flat
some
that is?
video,
Most of
napping
these guys
videos
make the handles
about how to do different
flat
things.
Like that. The originals are flat.
And this is some of Val's original
It took
work.
me a long time to get my punch to work hard by I could get them flat like that.
But like I say, DC is well known to a lot of people who've been around a long time, and you can find stuff about him online, but I don't know that he's on a bunch of the social media or anything. But I just really think he deserves some recognition when possible. The kids love to play in the creeks. This area right here, they have a tomahawk throwing competition. And so this is the tomahawk target. But this is Caney Creek intersection with Water Creek. And it's running fairly good right now because it rained real hard 2 days ago. But when it's low, you know, you can wade around and go down there and everything. There's Pearson and Boone Chert and also Reed Spring Chert here. I'll walk up toward the cook shack and just show you. Usually there's people, it's lunchtime, people eating up there. That's the registration area. Got some tomahawks for sale and got some t-shirts and stuff. But there's the cook shack, and the people are so nice here. It's really amazing. I love this place, and a lot of the people I consider my best friends, even though they're like 9 hours away from me. So that's the basics. Gives you the gist of things. Take a look from the back way here. Oh, here's Gwen.
This one's Megan. Okay.
Okay, that's Gwen right there. That's her.
Who are you talking to?
The world.
Yeah, she'll be a friend.
Hi, world.
The known universe. Gwen's forgotten more than most people know about drilling water wells and repairing water wells and doing all that stuff. And she owns this property and lives nearby. And this place is, you know, it's kind of like heaven down here most of the time. I think it's just really cool. Anyway, this is kind of the back row, and I showed you down towards that end. Mostly it's just camping. Although I'm staying at Gwen's daughter's place, Lacey has the Buffalo Point Inn up at the top, up off Highway 14, and I'm staying up there. And this is a real sports outdoor touristy area because the Buffalo National River is only about 3 or 4 miles south of here, and it's absolutely gorgeous over there. And people get in canoes and things and run down the river. So there's a lot of rental properties where you can stay if you don't camp. But also there is a motel, small motel in town, and so, you know, there's everything you need around here. It's not there's no big cities near here, but it's got what's needed. So let's see, this is where people get stuck. This is like the sand trap. I don't know what's up with that, but hey, you know, you're near a creek, you're gonna have some sand. Oh look, we can show Jim's truck. This will be fun. Look, the Arrowhead Express. This is where it happens. Oh, let's see what's on his dash. I think he was famous once upon a time for having a different vehicle with a dashboard that everybody considered like a tourist attraction. This one looks like it's moving that direction. The other day they were cleaning redfish and trout and stuff on the sideboard of the truck. Hey, look, he travels with a whole load of rock on the off chance he might want to work one of these rocks. But that's the rest of his accoutrements. I shouldn't be showing you all this, but we'll just say, oh, this is Arrowhead Express 2. Jim Redford, Mount Vernon, Missouri. That looks like a big Etley point. Okay, so I'm gonna walk in over here and see if I get in trouble. They travel right, you know, they cook and they do everything. No, it's fine. I'm not videoing at all. It's not the sort of thing I would do. What you making?
Gravel right this minute.
Gravel.
Try to make a little hardening out of that.
Is that Curly's Ridge or something?
No, it's kaolin.
Oh, it's kaolin? You get that from, what, from Dennis?
South
Donnie?
Illinois.
Oh,
Yeah, Donnie.
from Donnie. What are you making, Dave?
I don't know. I'm just beating on a rock. Nothing particular. I just
All right.
thinning it out. Just thinning it out. That's all.
The drumsticks are for when the mood hits.
The drumsticks are
You never know.
out of commission right this minute.
They're out of commission?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're off limits.
They're off limits.
Oh no, don't hit those, don't sit down on the ground.
All right.
Rocks will start.
Well, I guess I'll stop my walk around. I apologize profusely. Oh, what's this? A harden the beat. I guess it's a harden the beat. Get it? These are some of Jim's videos. And I think, and you can get them from Jim when you can find him at Knapins, but I think DC sells them too off his website. He's napped for like 50 years. He can do some incredible stuff. You know, he can just knock out anything from a really almost perfect kind of looking issue point to that he does like on the back of his truck, pickup truck, to, you know, dance blade kind of stuff and big stuff. So this is a view from the east, and I'm going to quit. And I apologize profusely to anybody that I didn't cover well enough, or people I didn't know your name or whatever. But I've been on the road for like at least 3 out of the past 4 weeks, going to Napa and this stuff, and I really scatterbrained even when I'm well rested and all. So anyway, bye for now. Respect.